I do remember you being quite adorable back in the day.
Oh,
You must have been just you must have had a ton of groupies, is all I've got to say.
oh, I did. Yes, of course. That wasn't really much of a trapping for me either back then because I started, my first hit came out when I was 23 and I was already involved. I was already dating the woman who would become my first wife, and we were together for almost 30 years. And I still get along great with her. But I had a girlfriend when I became a rock star, and I didn't want to be a douchebag. And there was also, it was a little easier for me to resist because I had this sense of I was still the guy in high school who couldn't get a date. To me, no girls didn't, I didn't have game. I had crushes and I wanted to be a Lothario, but I was not viewed that way. I was put in the friend zone more often than not. Then all of a sudden, overnight, I have a big video on MTV, and now all these girls are throwing themselves at me. And instead of looking at that and going, "Oh, I guess I'm pretty sexy," I was like, "You're the same girls that didn't look twice at me 2 weeks ago." So I think it helped keep a level head on my shoulders and a pretty good relationship with that whole seduction of thinking that you're something you're not.
And now you're married to Daisy Fuentes, which for an entire generation, or I don't know, generations of kids like grew up with her on MTV.
Yeah, yeah. And it's quite remarkable to me, even 10 years into our marriage, I still kind of look across the room at her or look at her in the car next to me, and I kind of can't believe it because I had a crush on her. I always was crushing on her when I would see her on MTV, but in a different way than your average, like she wasn't just this beautiful, hot girl. There was something about her always that appealed to me beyond her beauty, her physical beauty. There was something about her that I remember thinking, I think I would like her. I think there's something about her that just she seems like a good hang. And it's very bizarre because I think I've met everybody on MTV through those years except Daisy. It just never, our paths never crossed. We've now retraced our steps. We know that we were at the same events sometimes, we were in the same room. We just never met. Every once in a while I just say to myself, I can't believe I married Daisy Fuentes. It's like crazy.